Namaste. My name is Vivekanand. WakeTechnology.com is my website. Today is 13th day of my 30-day challenge. And let me start by telling you why I take up this challenge. And um, stress happens when our mind does not know how to handle situations in our lives. It also is to do with the expectations. If you expect things to go exactly as per your plan, yes, you are in for a big stress. Expectations. When you increase your expectations, you are increasing the chances that you will be stressed. I'm not saying don't expect anything at all. I'm not saying reduce your expectations or lower your standards. No, I'm not saying that. What I'm saying is when your expectations are high, your stress levels will become higher. So, stress happens when our mind does not know how to handle situations in our lives. I meditate to reduce stress, achieve self realization, and taking on a challenge to repeat a practice for at least 30 days will form a good habit. I am participating in a 30-day challenge, and as part of that, I need to say a few affirmations before going to bed. Let me record them here as well. And I have been recording these affirmations every day. Affirmations become reality when they are repeated again and again. So, here we go. I am meditating every day. I wake up every day at 5:30 or at least 6 in the morning, brush my teeth, answer nature calls, and meditate. I am meditating every day for 45 minutes before eating my breakfast. I am divine experiencing human life. I am aware of the fact that when I say that, I have to say it with a lot of compassion. Otherwise, such an affirmation would lead to arrogance. Compassion means love and respect for every living being, be it a plant, animal, creature, or another human being. And compassion does not stop. Compassion is not stopped by religious considerations or any of that. Compassion is for another living being. That's it. I am walking an hour every day, irrespective of the weather. Time at which I walk may vary, but I am walking an hour every day. I am achieving what I am alive for. Human life is precious, and I took birth as a human being for a reason. I remain alive for a certain purpose determined by the universe. I am yet to understand this purpose, but seeking that knowledge is what life is for. Now, it's time to share with you the progress I have made so far. Yesterday, I was not able to go for a walk. I wanted to go for a walk soon after um, my video blog. But yesterday, I had a guest, Lowell Ann, and we had a great discussion, and that discussion went on for a rather long time. So I actually ran out of time to go for a walk because after 4 in the evening, my daughter comes home, and soon afterwards, my wife would come home, and after that, it's all family. So I did not go for a walk yesterday, but I did uh, complete, or rather fix, something which I had done earlier. I had fixed kitchen units, and they needed the plinth to be put. The stuff that goes below the door level. The kitchen units on the floor, they have doors. Below the doors, there is that plinth. There is a about this big uh, uh, gap, so that you can stand near the kitchen unit and pull open the doors and still not hit your feet. That's the whole idea. So that area needed to be covered, so I needed to do that. And when we got the plinth from the um, DIY store, I realized that the one that we got was meant to be used for slightly lower height units. Uh, Sorry, let me rephrase that. When I had fixed the units onto the wall, I had not considered the plinth height as such. So I had mounted them, fixed them without due consideration to the plinth height requirement. That's my fault, but I had to fix it. I had to remove the units, make sure the plinth will fit there, and then refix the kitchen units again. So that, apart from having a wonderful discussion with Lovell after that, more than, my wife came home and then noticed that the plinth needed to be fixed, and so yes, then I proceeded to do that. So um, that's why I didn't go for a walk yesterday. But today I did wake up. um, it was a bit late today because last night was Shivaratri, as I was mentioning in yesterday's video blog. I was actually supposed to be awake right through the night, but I wasn't able to. I was awake until about 12:30. After that, I realized I was kind of falling asleep, and so I said, "Okay, it's not going to work out this way. So let me at least uh, complete. Do the challenge, seventh day challenge, which I have taken up with the Roland, which is to say the affirmations again, and then listen to the music, go to sleep. So that's what I did last night. So since it was a bit late when I went to sleep, I woke up a little bit late. So I woke up at 6 o'clock instead of 5:30. But then I said, I have to meditate. I have to meditate. So I sat for meditation, and did my meditation. And then after that, did a few other things. And then I said, okay, yesterday I didn't go for a walk. So today, let me go for a walk. So I went about an hour ago for a walk, more than an hour ago. I went for a walk for an hour and came back. And um, starting this video log. So, three things I need to do every day. So, for today's, I have done these three things. Uh, did meditation, did my walk, and I am recording the video log. Okay. So, it's time for trick of the day. Trick of the day. Um, Today I'm going to show you as per this Google Calendar. I have heard from a few people that they uh, use multiple calendars, uh, Google Calendar, and some of them use even Outlook Calendar. And the problem is they are struggling to integrate. They are struggling to keep things simple, and they are juggling between multiple calendars. But why? So let me show you my calendar by doing a screen share. Okay, this is my waketechnology.com calendar. This is actually Google Calendar, but since I am using Google Apps for work, I can put my logo there. So this is Google Apps for Work calendar. It's pretty much the same as Google Calendar. If you have Gmail, you have Google Calendar. So this is my calendar. So at the moment, you can see two different types of calendars here. You can see my calendar as shown here. The stuff in this color, pale blue, and there is this other calendar which is pale yellow, lemony sort of color, this one. I was scheduled to go for a walk by 3 o'clock yesterday, but it didn't happen anyway. But today I did, 12:30 to 1:30 p.m. Those are my times, GMT. Okay, here is the trick. There are multiple calendars, but what if I don't want to see these calendars? All I do is tick this color box here. That calendar vanishes from the screen. It's still there, but it's not displayed. It displays again. Pardon me. And it is gone. There is another birthdays calendar which shows up these different birthdays. I think these come from Facebook. Facebook people have said, rather they have declared, sort of, if you can call it that, their birth date. Based on that, these are the calendars. So I can show them or not show them. That's one part. The other part is, what if I want to create a calendar? It's easy. Come here to this gear wheel settings, and when you say settings, it shows you the very general settings. These are um, I can see actually I can see different time zones. I can add additional time zone here, so that if I look at my calendar, you will see two time zones being displayed. You'll see that in a minute. But those are the very general stuff that is shown here. What calendars do I have? If to find out, I have to click here, this blue link. That shows the current calendars that I have. These are the different calendars. I can create a new calendar. I can import calendar. If someone is sharing a calendar, I can import that, and that shows up in the same way. I can display it or hide it, or even move items between calendars. So let me show you that. Oh, sorry, I closed. Okay, so that is my calendar. I can move items between calendars. That was what I was going to show you. Okay, let's say this is a item on my agenda. Here, if you look at this drop down menu here, it says more actions. I can move this item to a different calendar. No, sorry, not there. Here it says calendar. Those are more actions. So these are the actions related to calendar, which is I can move it to. These are the calendars. I can change the owner and so on. So if I move it to the other calendar, you see what happens. I have to save it. See, that became blue. This became blue. It was yellow. It became blue. Let me change it back again. If I change it to my own, so that is the other calendar. It changes to yellow. So these are different calendars. I can hide them, show them. So these are multiple calendars. So that is the trick of today. Hope I have given you something of value, and I have spoken to you for longer than what I normally intend to. So this is a slightly longer video log. In any case, hope you found some value. I am going to conclude this video blog by saying integrate, simplify life. Thank you.